Today, you do not need a second phone to get a second phone number. You don't need expensive hardware, and you definitely don't need to lock yourself into a 2-year contract with a traditional carrier. Today, I am going to break down how you could get a second phone number, also known as a VoIP system, and I'm going to walk through how it works and what the best tools are so that if you are an entrepreneur, small business owner, or you just need a second phone number, this video is going to walk you through everything you're going to need to get set up today. And the best part is I'll show you how to do this for less than your Netflix subscription. Now, before we dive in, I have partnered with Unitel Voice to get you a special offer just for my audience. If you click that first link down below and get started today with the pricing that is already really good, you'll get an additional 30% off. Click that link, get started, and you'll have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you literally have nothing to lose. You could choose whatever number you want and get started right away. Now, let's start with why getting a business phone number actually matters, because this isn't just about looking professional, although that is definitely really important. Let's talk about a few things. First, your private number isn't going to be public data everywhere. Just think about this. Every time you need to list your business contact info, let's say for example on your website, on social media, in email signatures, if you're using your personal cell phone number for all of that, you are basically setting yourself up for as many spam calls as you could think of. And once that private number is very public, it's really hard to make it private again. Second, if you do change your personal number, which might not happen as often, but if you do, you're not gonna have to worry about updating it everywhere and losing all your business contacts, because your business number stays consistent no matter what happens with your personal phone. So you could switch carriers, upgrade your phone, move to a different state, whatever it is, and your business number will stay exactly the same. Third, let's talk about the growth of your company. Other team members are going to need access to that number, so it's not just living on your phone or your device. That means as your business grows and you bring in employees or contractors, you want them to be able to answer calls, check voicemail, manage the phone system without needing access to your personal device, or without setting up a huge complex system from the start. And fourth, if you set up a phone number right, you could also have a professional greeting. Instead of your personal voicemail that probably sounds like you recorded it 10 years ago, you could get a custom greeting that makes your business sound legit and established even if you just launched. Now, let's talk about your options for actually getting a business phone number. You've basically got two routes to go. You have the traditional carriers or VoIP systems. A traditional carrier would be something like a Verizon or an AT&T. And as you know, you'll probably be paying for a lot of extra stuff you don't really need, because all you really need is the phone number. You're already paying for internet, data, connection, everything else on your main device, but you don't necessarily need two devices that have all of that capability. I personally already have enough devices to charge, and I don't need an unnecessary addition. So with a traditional carrier, you're going to be looking at higher monthly costs, contracts too that we didn't really talk about, and you're stuck with a second device and features that you don't necessarily need. And that's where a VoIP system comes into play. VoIP means Voice over Internet Protocol, which basically is a second phone number on your device that works through your internet connection. Now, the call quality and how it works is going to be just like your normal phone. When you get a call, it'll fill up the screen like it normally does. When you get a text, it'll look just like a notification. Plus, this is going to give you a ton of flexibility because you can use the devices you already have, like your laptop, your tablet, or your phone. And that means you could scale that number, share it with your team, and grow as a company with that VoIP phone number. And this brings me to Unitel Voice, which is the system I want to talk you through today. They've been around for over a decade, plus they have over 10,000 happy customers, and honestly, their approach is exactly what I look for in business software. It's simple, affordable, and actually focuses on helping you succeed. Let me show you what makes Unitel Voice worth considering. Now, let's start with the most important part, pricing. You could get started with Unitel Voice for an astounding $9.99 a month. Literally less than $10 a month, which is cheaper than most streaming services. You get a plan that is going to be perfect for any startup or entrepreneur who just needs a second phone number for their business. And you could also set up a professional greeting as well. If you do plan to talk a lot during the month, you can move up to their next plan, which is going to give you more minutes and unlimited users. And if you do use the phone a lot for your business, you could upgrade to the next plan, which is $24.99 a month, and it is going to give you unlimited minutes and unlimited users. What I really love about them too is everything is transparent with their pricing. There's no hidden fees, no surprise charges. The price you see is the price you pay, plus whatever taxes apply to your location, and that's it. Now, one thing I love about their pricing is that it is very affordable. I've looked at nearly every VoIP company out there, and their pricing is some of the best, plus that 30% discount in the first link down below gives you a price that no one else can compete on. Every plan is month to month, and that means you're never locked into a long-term contract. And I will note, if you already do have a business phone number from another provider, you could port that over to Unitel Voice for free. No activation fees, no setup fees, no transfer fees. They make it easy to switch. Now, let's talk about actually setting up your number. This is where Unitel Voice makes it so easy, and I love this experience. So once you pick your plan, you'll then select your business phone number. You could choose a local number with whatever area code you want, or you could choose a toll-free number, or you could even choose a custom vanity number that is easy to remember and fits your brand. And this step of the process I would not speed through. Choosing the right number can be a long-term great decision by having a number that is easy to remember or a number that matches your brand. And I would recommend a toll-free number if your brand will over time scale to be larger than just a local number. So instead of just having a local area code for your region, if you need a number that is going to be national, choosing a toll-free number is going to benefit you long-term way more. Then from there, once you select your number, you'll create your account and you are basically done. This whole process just takes a few minutes. Once you're set up, I'd recommend you download the Unitel Voice app on your phone, and you could start to immediately make and receive calls from your new number. The app is going to work on both Android and Apple devices, so you're covered no matter what phone you have, and you could also forward calls to any existing phone line you want. So you could forward the calls to your existing cell phone, landline, or whatever makes sense for your workflow. A few more details to note of what's included in every plan. You get voicemail with custom greetings. You also get call forwarding. You get call extensions for your team members, and you get an auto attendant. The auto attendant is basically your virtual receptionist, which means it professionally will greet your callers and then give them a menu to route them to the right person or department. So when someone calls your business phone, they're gonna hear something like, "Thank you for calling, press 1 for sales, press 2 for support," whatever you set up. This will make a brand new business or even a one-person business sound and look and feel professional. The mobile app is well designed, and you could see who's calling, you could manage all your voicemails, and you could check call logs. Plus, everything syncs across all your devices. Now, if you're a business that is going to want more advanced features, Unitel Voice has you covered. You could choose one of their office plans, and this is where you could add in a lot of great features. You could add in things like an IP desk phone if you have physical phones. Their soft phone for your computer is amazing. You could also add in team messaging and presence indicators so you know who's available on your team. And that is the beauty of their entire business, is that you could start with a very simple setup, and as you grow and need more complex features, you could easily just add that on as you scale. Now, let's talk about a huge differentiating factor between all the other companies out there and Unitel Voice. It's going to be their support. Their support is 100% US based, so that means they're not outsourcing it to a call center overseas who doesn't really understand the software. These are actual humans that you could talk to who understand your business needs and can actually solve your problems. You could reach them through live chat, phone, or email. So if you have any questions about your account, or if there's any technical issue you're running into, their team of engineers could help support you in any way, basically 24/7. That's the kind of support you want when your phone system is a critical part of your business. Also, you'll get a one-on-one onboarding experience to get your entire phone set up the way you want in just a few minutes. So if you do ever want that additional support, or you want to be able to reach a human quickly, their team is the best at this. In today's world, that's honestly rare. They also provide professional voice recordings for your greeting. So instead of you recording your auto attendant message on your phone and hoping that it sounds decent, their voice talent studio will record it for you. And that's included with every plan. A lot of other companies out there are gonna charge you an additional fee for that. These little touches make a big difference. So who is Unitel Voice actually for? Based on everything we've covered, two categories. I'd say entrepreneurs and small business owners. Anyone who is just starting out or who doesn't want to use their personal phone number for business and wants to separate them. And this is going to be perfect if you want something simple and it's not going to require you to become an IT expert to set it up and manage it. Plus, this is also great for businesses that work remotely or have team members in different locations. Why? Because everyone can access the business phone system from wherever they are. You don't need physical phones or a desk phone to look and sound professional. It's affordable, flexible, and it's going to give you the tools to present yourself professionally without breaking the bank. Look, at the end of the day, getting a business phone number shouldn't be complicated. You need something that is gonna work, something that's affordable, and something that is gonna make you look and feel professional. Unitel Voice does all of that out of the box, plus with their live support, you get everything you need and you'll make sure it's set up right from your first day. So if you're ready to get the business phone number set up the right way, click that first link down below and you could get started for less than $10 a month, plus an additional 30% off. And with the 30-day money back guarantee, there is no risk to getting started. Go select your best number right now and get started today. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.